Hey guys, this is Retro Pokemon Gaming here, and welcome to our horrorthon. For the month of October, I know it's only like 2 weeks left of October, but we watched a horror movie last week. It's called American Werewolf in London. We're going to be reviewing that today and discussing about it, me and my co-host Jacob. And if you're wondering why I haven't been uploading as much, as just haven't had time. I've just been too busy at work. My work schedule's been kind of everywhere. But I'm hoping this video can bring me back to the thing. I know that I haven't done any video game videos and everything, but we're going to start fresh with Horrorthon, and hopefully by the end of October I can get in the swing of things. If you want us to do this in the month of December, but instead of doing horror movies, Christmas movies basically. So let's get started with American Werewolf in London. Okay, so I got this movie last week.
Well, 2 weeks ago, but
2 weeks ago,
and we got around to watching it last week. And
to me, I don't mean to bash the movie or anything. This is not bashing, but to me, it was boring. It was really boring. It really, I watched American Werewolf in Paris, and I thought this was like a sequel to that movie, but I actually was wrong. So, yeah. So let's talk about it.
I believe American Werewolf in Paris was a remake of this. But it took place in Paris instead of London.
I don't know what year this came out in,
let me check. I'll find it. 1981.
This came out in 1981, and I think it got a lot of bad reviews when it came out. I really don't know, because I wasn't born in 1981. I was born in 94. But, so let's talk about the plot. You know,
this classic werewolf plot. 2 guys walking out in the open field, and in the midnight on a full moon, guy gets attacked, bit by a werewolf, scratched,
blah, all that. But let's talk about the plot. Okay, so you introduced to the, the characters are so freaking like watered down so much.
You don't really care about what their names are, but I can figure that out
by the back of the case, I guess. I don't know. So it
doesn't even say.
Even the movie cover don't even give a damn about the movie or anything.
Yeah, I think the guy who made this, he didn't really want to make it.
Yeah, or just didn't want to do anything about it. But the movie starts out as a normal thing. You know, you got these 2 people who's hitchhiking in London, of course. 1981. I don't know why you hitchhike, but
everybody say the 80s was the year of hitchhiking.
Yes, even in London.
Even in London, they still do it.
They still do it. Mm-hmm. But it's so dangerous out in the world today. I mean, like, you can get raped. Murdered.
My ex who lives in London.
When did you have a girlfriend in London?
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay. Is this a Fortnite thing?
No.
Okay.
No, but she still hitchhiked. She said they walk everywhere in London, but it's so dangerous.
But let's get back to the movie. So you start with the title card. Not really even, it didn't even have a title card, I don't believe.
No, most horror movies have one. If it doesn't usually have a title card, it's not a main big movie. Like even Halloween had a title card.
Yes, but Halloween.
That was a 70s movie.
This movie is 10 times better. No, this movie is 10 times worse than Halloween. Halloween is a masterpiece compared to this.
Depends on which Halloween you're talking about. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay.
Yes,
but anyway,
let's talk. Okay, these 2 gentlemen are going. I believe I don't know what they never really established it, but they're just out walking. Yeah, and
it's midnight with a full moon.
Yeah. Well, first they come to this pub, the Slaughtered Lamb. And they come in here, everybody's like, the whole cheesy trope of, oh, you enter a pub and everybody looking at you and everything, that type of shit. And then, you know, they noticed a 5-point star on the wall, and they was like, what is that? What is that? I wonder what that's for. And instead of them coming out and saying it, they started playing, they started like being all like playful with the people in the pub, and one guy's like, what is that for? And they all went silent. Like
if they go silent, that's your key. It's something bad.
Yes, but instead of them telling them, the one thing is
like instead of like most horror movies, like when you like that, like when you ask what's this symbol for, they will all just dead ass go silent.
Yeah.
Even in the original Wolfman, there was a star point, and dude asked, "What is that?" They don't even tell him. It's like it's just bad.
It's just bad. Well, everybody, to me, in that pub, everybody in that pub could have saved these two gentlemen from getting bitten and murdered by a werewolf.
Well, one guy got murdered. Other guy almost did.
Yeah, they could have avoided all that. They could have avoided all the movies.
But then again, we wouldn't have a movie to watch.
Yes, but again,
still, it would have been better than watching it.
I believe these people should be liable for this gentleman's death because
because they could have warned them.
They could have warned them, but what they done is like beware the full moon and keep on the roads. Okay,
they did that.
No, they didn't.
They started to do that, but
they
then they went off.
And he started talking, and he was going off on the road. I'm like, how stupid are you when a person tells
in a horror movie, you never, ever, when it goes to a werewolf movie, never ever walk in the grass.
Yeah,
stay on the road.
It's like Pokemon, never walk in the grass. Which if you don't walk in the grass,
that's how. And avoid the forest at all costs in a werewolf movie.
Oh my god, it's like.
Oh, yeah. We're two dumbasses in a horror movie. Of course, we're gonna go.
And then they're talking, and then and
then another rule in a horror movie is mind your surroundings at all times.
But they did not do that. Which is according to the movie. Don't want to get past the rules or anything.
Yeah,
but another thing is they start hearing howling and everything. I'm like, okay, and they're saying it's surrounding us, and I'm like, the best thing about it, being hunted by a wild animal, is never turn your back onto a wild animal.
Like, didn't they see it?
Yes, they saw it
from a distance.
Yes, and they just kept walking.
The first, they turned around, didn't they?
Yes, and
the one thing you do in a wild situation is you never turn your back. That's literally showing I can just show the animal, I can just kill you.
Yes, most of the time a wild animal, like people in India, I believe India, wears masks behind their head so tigers won't attack you. Because if they think, oh, this person sees me, I'm not going to attack him. But they're getting wiser for it. But again, let's talk about the movie. After that, one of them gets attacked. I don't know which one.
The guy in the green.
The guy in the green.
Well, they both get attacked, but the guy in the green gets
but the funniest thing
ripped into pieces.
The funniest thing about that scene right there is, the guy in the red jacket. I don't know his name. Sorry. His friend was getting attacked by this werewolf, and he just booked it. I'm like, he booked it. I'm like, if that was like my friend, I'd be fighting that damn thing. You know, if it was you or if it was vice versa, wouldn't you run or would you fight this?
I would fight it because it was like, would you just help me, you know, but dude just kept running,
running, and then he found out, oh, Gordon or whatever the fuck his name is, and then he goes back and Gordon's just, I'm just gonna call him Gordon.
Gordon's freaking ripped into shreds. He's just his face is all fricked up, and then the wolf attacks this guy, and then I believe his name was David or Dave. I don't remember. But.
David or whatever. I really wasn't paying attention to the movie,
but
because it was really. At the beginning of it, I thought it was gonna be good, and then
I mean, come on, it's a werewolf movie. Most werewolf movies are good.
yes, but this one to me was a piece of crap.
I mean, anyway, like, dude gets scratched on the face
and bitten and everything.
And then like these hunters show up and shoot the werewolf, turning it back into a...
Yeah, but the funniest thing is they say it was a deranged man. How many deranged men can rip a body into pieces? How many?
Unless you're freaking Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, or Michael Myers, nobody.
Freddy Krueger couldn't rip someone in half. He's two of them. He hunts you in your dreams.
He has done it.
When? When has he done it? When in the real world? When has he ripped someone in half?
Well, not in the real world. In the dream world, obviously.
Dream world don't count.
But yeah, Michael and Jason could definitely do
Freddy
that.
Krueger is the pussiest of the three.
I actually added 5.
5, but he's a pussy. Oh, I could be.
Even Leatherface has cut somebody in half. Well, of course,
because
he uses a chainsaw.
Okay, let's get back to the movie. And then 2 weeks. He said it was 2 weeks later. Dude was in a coma or whatever. I think.
Which that doesn't make sense because even in the original Wolfman, dude got bit, and he didn't even have to go into a coma. It just started affecting him.
Yeah.
He started seeing the pentagram thing.
Yeah, but this one never done all that.
All that, because like if you've watched the original Wolfman from the 30s, you would know only
in the 30s. That was in the 40s.
The second time the Wolfman ever showed up was in the 40s when he fought Frankenstein.
Yeah,
the Frankenstein monster.
I never seen those movies.
Well, you'll like the original one because it's most accurate to the book.
It's a book. You know I don't read.
All of them have a book.
Only thing that I have read was My Hero and
those are mangas, but well, they're mangas, but manga, whatever. Same.
Okay, so he spends 2 weeks and he's talking to him. Then he got this emotional, like this. He got emotionally attached to this nurse that was taking care of him. So after a few, but again, he was starting to see his friend who died.
He started to go crazy.
Well, not really crazy because he was saying, "Oh, until the werewolf blood line ends, I'm doomed to walk this world like in like limbo or something."
Which is stupid. Even American One from Paris didn't do that.
They did do that.
It did do that.
It did do that.
Because I don't remember much.
But
still, even and if you go back to the Wolfman,
yes,
never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Again, a classic versus a.
I mean, I don't get the whole. Even most werewolf movies don't do. None of that happens. They get bit. They turn into a werewolf. They go kill somebody,
and then they get killed by silver. And they didn't even do the silver thing either.
It was just normal bullets that kills the werewolf.
Yes,
it's just stupid. But have they never seen a werewolf movie? You can only kill a werewolf with silver.
Well, that's from the old
It's just still doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It should still be that.
Well, again, this David character gets in a relationship with this nurse. With the nurse, and after they get out of the hospital, he practically moves in with this nurse, and they have relations.
Mm-hmm. PG-13. PG-13.
This isn't PG-13.
That's a rated R movie.
Yeah, they get into this
relationship.
They get in this relationship. They have relations and everything, and then his friend comes to him again and say, "Hey, it's a full moon. You gotta lock it. David, gotta lock yourself up, or you're gonna kill people." And he did. He thought he was just being crazy, just traumatic events and everything.
Yeah. So he goes. So he tries to live a normal life until the first full moon.
First full moon.
He transforms.
Probably halfway through the movie.
Like most of the time, it's just freaking talking.
I'm like, what the hell?
Like, do we care about people talking in a horror movie? We want to see people die. And
yes. That's morbid, but yeah.
That's morbid. That's a sad thing. When we watch a horror movie, we come to see people die. We don't care about them living their lives.
And character development. Which it was none character development in this movie.
I mean, all that happens is he turns into a werewolf and
kills 6 people. Like, most of the kills are off screen. I understand that, back in 1991, they didn't want to...
1981.
1981.
Dude, that's bullshit. That is bullshit.
They had a censor.
Even freaking Halloween showed Michael killing a dog.
Yes. 1981.
You can't tell me that you can't watch a guy get ripped up into pieces in the 80s. You seen Jason do it?
Yeah, but that's the difference. That's a slasher. And to me, slashers really actually killed the horror genre.
Depends on which series we're talking about.
Like, if you really think about it.
But we're talking about werewolves. These count. Depends on which werewolf movie we're talking about. But
if it's the Wolf Man, yeah, that's a good one. That's the golden age of horror movies.
Yeah, if it's from anything from the 30s is a golden age.
Golden age.
Like Frankenstein.
But we're in the Bronze Age.
Wow, we're past bronze, buddy. What's worse than bronze?
A anticipation trophy. Practically.
We're talking about a medal.
A medal.
Like platinum. Platinum's worse.
I don't think platinum is pretty good. I mean,
platinum age.
I don't know how much platinum.
The silver age would technically be the remakes of the original golden age.
Yes.
The Hammer series.
The Hammer.
Which I want to watch those.
I really want to see those. But so he transforms. He kills about 6 people.
But the way the movie ends is what bothered me the most.
Let's
talk about that the most. The ending was stupid. He only turned into a werewolf 2 times, right?
Yes, 2 times. And to tell you the truth, being a werewolf won't be that bad, really. Because full
moons only happen every few weeks,
every month. Like I think
once or twice every month.
Yes, and that won't be that bad. Usually
in October is when it happens twice.
All you really have to do is it's gonna be a full moon tonight. Let me lock myself up, and then I won't kill nobody.
But to be honest, in the original Wolfman, he didn't transform that much. But it was still good. Because you know why?
Why?
A lot less of this.
Yeah, talking can kill a horror movie too much. And I don't know how long the movie was.
About an hour or something. Let me check it. This movie was about 1 hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah, so an hour and 30...
That's the length about your average anime movie.
Yeah, like people. That's like 3 episodes.
That is unexcusable.
That's like the whole Frieza saga.
Frieza saga would actually be 300 out. About 300 and something minutes.
Yeah. But okay, let's so he goes into this adult rated movie place, and he's like talking to all these dead people
who he had killed when he was a werewolf. They're basically telling him, "You got to kill yourself to end this curse."
Yes. And another thing is I forgot to mention the first time that he woke up in a zoo.
Butt ass naked.
You know how much trouble
that you will be in? And there was a kid looking at him.
You know how much trouble
that you would be in if you woke up inside an animal cage, butt ass naked.
Yes.
But then again, I don't know what the standards for that in London are.
I think it's the same way. Like public indecency is pretty.
It's bad.
You can end up on a list if you know what I mean. I mean,
especially if you let a kid see you like
that. You can end up on a list.
But the second time he starts to transform was in that theater.
Yeah, and I was like laughing really close. Everybody's like thinking this dude's jacked.
Everybody thought this dude was drunk
and doing some.
And then as soon as he transformed,
I think he killed another guy.
He killed another guy. People run out of the theater saying there's a freaking monster in the theater. And then he starts going on. Then what I would believe to be the longest part of the movie will be he busts out the theater as a werewolf.
And then he ripped the head off of this one cop.
That was the only kill he had there
on screen.
On screen,
and then everybody was.
And then he runs into an alley.
No, let's talk about that scene. Everybody was like, the cars was crashing together. People was getting ran over.
You saw a dude get ran over on screen. If you can see that in here, why can't you get more on screen kills with the werewolf?
Why not? You know,
even American Werewolf in Paris showed the kills. I can say
yes.
I can say that's a dub over this.
But again, let's talk about the werewolf though.
This movie kind of got the Friday Part 7 treatment with the kill thing.
Friday Part 7.
It's called butchering the kill scene.
Oh yeah, because
it gets cut away like so fast.
Because the CDC or whatever it's called. I don't know what the people.
MPAA.
The MPAA, whatever the fuck it's called. So after that, he was like walking away. The werewolf was pretty actually designed pretty good.
Good with the makeup stuff.
And the makeup.
But the only thing I hate is,
and the transformation was pretty
good. But the only thing I hate is 2 times. Then it gets shot. He turns back into him, and then the movie just ends.
No. The funniest thing is, everybody was like aiming guns at this, and the nurse, I forget her name,
but the nurse was trying to help him,
say, "David, I love you," and he is about to attack her.
And then they shoot the werewolf.
And then after that, they show his
dead
body,
and then the movie just cuts to credits. I'm like, are you effing kidding me?
If you want to waste an hour and 38 minutes, watch this.
You want to know what happened at the end of the original Wolfman when the werewolf got killed?
What?
Shows his dead body, but doesn't cut away just yet. It shows the moon.
Yes. They just cut away.
And what's funny is how the wolf in the original, and the next time you see the Wolfman, how he comes back. These two people open up the Wolfman's grave, and the moon shines on him, bringing him back to life.
That's bullshit.
No, that's actually what happened in the book too.
Really?
There's a sequel to the book, and that's actually how it happens.
Who is it written by? Ben Stoker?
No, but one of the guys who helped make Frankenstein.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I think the golden age of horror movies. I understand what they're trying.
The golden age is perfect.
Golden age is perfect.
There's nothing that needs to change on those. Now, but if you want to talk about a good horror remake, watch The Invisible Man.
Which one?
The one with Emily Moss in it.
Is it
another one I have?
Is that the one with Kevin Bacon in it?
Kevin Bacon's not in that.
Yes, he was.
You're thinking of a whole different thing. We're talking about.
No, it was Kevin Bacon in that movie. Was it not?
No, Kevin Bacon's not in.
Where you going?
Nowhere.
Kevin Bacon was in The Invisible Man, in one of The Invisible Man.
We're talking about the one from 2017. The one.
No, I mean like.
Okay, remember a few Halloweens ago when we went to Walmart, bought a bunch of horror movies?
Yes.
And I picked out that Invisible Man? That's the one I'm talking about. That Invisible Man.
With Kevin Bacon in it. He was a scientist.
Kevin Bacon's not in that movie.
He was in a facility and
Oh no, that's the dude's house. You know what? We might watch that tonight. Because you couldn't even finish the movie because you got scared.
Shut the fuck up. No, it was Kevin Bacon. No. It was making everything invisible and everything. No, Kevin Bacon was in there.
That's not Kevin Bacon.
Put in the comments below what movie I'm thinking of. It had Kevin Bacon in it.
You're thinking of Friday Part 1. Kevin Bacon's in that movie.
Yeah, he's in that movie, but
if Kevin Bacon was in it, he'd be an old ass man.
Put it in the comments what I'm thinking of. Because I remember Kevin Bacon being in a movie where they turned him invisible and he was getting corrupted by being invisible and he raped a girl and everything else.
Tommy, that's not even an Invisible Man movie.
Yes, it was. He was invisible.
That's not the Invisible Man.
Yes, it was.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. What movie am I thinking about then?
Put that in the comments because that's not the Invisible Man.
Okay, so let's rate this movie right quick.
Okay, yep.
Overall, the storyline, if you want to waste about an hour and
38 minutes. Basically waste over an hour of your life.
Watch.
I would give this 3 out of 10.
And I would not give this a free lunch at Taco Bell.
Well, so Next time,
cause it's gonna be Friday the 13th.
We're gonna watch a couple movies this week. We're also gonna give our opinions on these.
Right quick.
The
crap. That is my opinion.
Now you can't be hating on the first Rob Zombie remake.
Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween.
Let's talk about these as a little bonus. This one, I give about a 6 out of 10. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah, but I don't like it because it gives Michael oh, he came from a bad parent. He came from a bad home.
I mean, well, most serial killers can start out that way.
Yeah, but it showed Michael, oh, I'm in this crappy family.
Of course, if I had to live in that family, I would go crazy myself.
Yes.
So I can Michael was a bad family can make that happen.
Yeah.
So that's excusable. I get that could be and that's something that even the original Halloween lacked.
Yes, some character
some backstory to Michael. All they did is, which then again, I found the original Halloween perfect. Like all you really need to know is that he's evil and has the devil's eyes. Yes. That's all you really need to know. But I don't mind exploring a backstory.
Okay.
So and this one actually has one of my most memorable kills when he kills the black guy on the toilet. That was actually my favorite kill out of this movie.
Yes. My favorite kill is when let me think. What was my favorite kill in this movie? When Michael was a little kid and he beat the shit out of that bully with a stick.
Oh, that is your favorite kill. That one was pretty. Out of every kill in a Halloween franchise, that one's the most satisfying to watch.
Yeah, because dude was bullying dude. And he finally just snaps.
And sexualizing dude's mom right in front of him.
Well,
I would do the same. I would beat dude to death.
No, I would not beat him to death. I would just show him, hey, stop talking about my mom.
But still, it's Michael freaking Myers.
Yeah, Michael freaking Myers. I'll give the movie about. I'm not gonna go into a plot because everybody knows what Friday
about this one.
About.
I give it a 6 out of 10. It's not bad.
I give it a 7. I give it a 7.
Now this one.
This
one it makes me feel like I'm on drugs. No, I'm not hating on it.
I'm not hating on it,
but
I will be hating on it.
But what the hell?
It makes me feel like I am watching a Rob Zombie
music video.
Like sometimes
it makes me feel like movie, that's what it. Like a lot of when I was watching this when you were at work. I was watching this in the dark. Especially the ending makes me feel like I was on drugs.
Yeah.
Like
Michael talked.
No, this version he doesn't talk. That's only on the TV version.
Family is forever. Until you get shot.
So actually, this movie has a subtitle where the first one didn't. So now people don't have any reason to get it confused. Yeah. This one is Halloween 2. Family is forever.
And what happened to when the night when he came home? He should have put that stupid.
Actually, that wasn't really a subtitle for the movie.
I'm going to crap on this movie, and people who like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2
don't get offended.
Don't get offended.
Don't get me wrong. House of 1,000 Corpses is good.
Yes, I never seen that movie. I might have to see that. But
you never seen it?
No, I never seen it.
Go to Jacksonville Walmart. They had it for like $3.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy it.
They had it for $3.
What if I don't like it? And then
give it to me. I'll like that movie.
No. I'm gonna dump on this movie, and I'm sorry, but if you like this, something's wrong with you. This movie is such a dumpster fire of the original Halloween 2. It is so freaking.
What if
Laurie's a bitch.
And the director's
Loomis is a bitch.
Actually, I think Loomis being a dick in this movie made it funnier.
Her friends are like
her surviving friend is trying to help her.
But
that's in the director's cut. This is the theatrical version. Now I can order the director's cut of this and review the two of them.
Don't waste your money. because you can buy a lot. You can do a lot more.
But all my friends have said they rather cut their own wiener off. Dakota has even told me this. Because he'd rather cut his own wiener off, shove it up his.
This is a PG-13.
I can bleep out all this stuff, but he'd rather shove it up his than watch this a second time. And I've only watched it.
I only watched this movie maybe once, and I was disappointed in it. I was so disappointed in this that I would rather eat Brussels sprouts than watch this movie.
Have you ever eaten a Brussels sprout?
I hate Brussels sprouts.
They're nasty. Turnip greens is better.
I would rather eat a salad than watch this movie.
Everybody would rather eat a salad
with no dressing. That's a dry ass salad. Just
you're crazy.
Some people just like to watch it and burn, but okay.
Now, well, I guess we better start wrapping this up.
Yes, Friday we'll be watching. Thursday before Friday we'll be watching.
We're going to watch some Friday the 13th for sure.
I vote for. We will put movies in a hat and we will be drawing them out. We'll
draw out two movies for each of us to watch, and we'll talk about it. I'm obviously going to put the new Invisible Man in there because that movie is gold.
Yeah, but Friday is.
But are we going classics like Halloween and stuff?
Yes.
I do want to put the new Invisible Man in there because
we can do that next week.
Because the new Invisible Man deserves a lot of praise. And believe it or not, a lot of people still haven't watched that. Even Dakota hasn't even seen it.
Really?
Yeah, and I told him how good it is.
Next week will be. Not this week. This week,
I do say let's put Scream in the hat.
Let's say this. This Friday we'll be reviewing Friday the 13th. We don't know which Friday the 13th will be. We only have time for maybe one. But we probably will put our two favorite ones on there. We can probably watch two movies.
We could probably watch 2 or 3.
Yeah, but
I say we pick out the best ones out of the franchise to watch.
Okay.
And obviously the first one's going to be in there because that's obviously the best.
Yes. So, see ya. Subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. I'm back. My nephew's back. We're going to try to get the ball rolling.
And also, back to that Christmas thing real quick. I say the first thing we do on Christmas is review the good Home Alone movies. The ones that are actually worth a damn.
I'm thinking about maybe
or like the Christmas horror movies.
No. Who watches horror movies again with Christmas?
You never watched Black Christmas?
Stop being racist.
Jack Frost is a horror Christmas movie.
We can watch Elf.
Yeah, we can just review our favorite Christmas movies on Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you. I'll see you Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Make good choices. Stay out of drugs.
And
if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Good night, wherever you're at. China, whatever. Why is the first thing I say China? Nigeria, I don't care.
Who the heck is Nigeria? Okay. So, subscribe and comment. What is your favorite scary movie? See ya.